Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, family? This is Narissa Malloy. I am coming in today real quick because I wanted to chat about how you start your business. So did you know that the way you start your business can negatively affect your access to capital, your access to funds, your access to things, business loans, you name it. So that's what we're talking about today. And it's because I'm having a lot of conversations with businesses that are already established. It's just a lot of key pertinent things that you need for your business foundation to be legit and solid is not in place. It could be something as simple as an email address. If you are running a business and you are using Gmail, something's wrong. You need to have an official official domain with a business email. Like you need to have these things because when it's time for you to go and access capital, funding, business credit, they're going to turn you down. So there's a lot of key things. So, yes, you may have started your business, you're growing rapidly. You're like, hey, I'm making money, I'm doing all these amazing things, but you missed a lot of key steps when you started your business. So that's what we're talking about today, really quickly. So I wanted to hop on because it's a common thread. Sometimes the address is incorrect. And what happens is, as business owners, you have to go back to file, pay money to correct, to fix. Another common thing is, again, I think I just mentioned that people are using their personal home address to file for their business. And unless you want your home address plastered all over the place, and that's not ideal, that's not what people want. No, you're supposed to have a corporate business address, right? And sometimes people feel like they need an actual location, but there's ways to work around that. So, for those who don't know me, I'm Narissa Malloy, business strategist and operations consultant. And I work with healthcare and professional business owners to help them to streamline how they run their day to day business, make sure they have the right processes and workflows in place so that they can grow their business, serve their clients better, and of course, work smarter and not harder. So what I did was create a guide. I spent some time, I had this guide before, it's a business startup guide. But what I did, I kind of revised it and I created a video to walk you through the steps of starting your business on the right foundation. So for aspiring entrepreneurs, this is definitely for you. If you're thinking about starting a business or you feel like, you know what, I'm ready to get started. I know sometimes people piecemeal it to do this. I even know someone that went and got their EIN. As a matter of fact, I was that person years ago and I met somebody else that told me the same thing. I went and started my business. I thought, listen, I'm just gonna go get my EIN and I'm official. Little did I know there was so many steps that went before the EIN. And I had that EIN paper. You couldn't tell me nothing, right? So people are making these mistakes because I made it. So when you know better, you do better. So I went and I found out everything that I needed to do, made the corrections that I had to make, and I started my business. And actually, February 26th is going to make 4 years that I've been in business. Congratulations to me. So I don't want you guys to repeat the same mistakes. And if you are already established entrepreneur, then this guide is perfect for you to go back and make sure you have the right checks and balances. Because again, like I mentioned earlier, one of the big things that people want to know is how do I get capital for my business? And a lot of people are talking about business credit, which is great. Thank you. A lot of people are talking about business credit, but you have to have these key pieces in place. And there's a lot of steps, don't get me wrong, but once you get it, you got it. The next steps is to start building your business credit, to start, leveraging your personal credit, all those things. But again, you won't get turned down because your information is winky wonky all over the place, or it doesn't match, or it has a Gmail account, right? And so even for healthcare business owners, you have to be so particular about your email address. It has to be HIPAA compliant. Truthfully, it has to be HIPAA compliant. You can't have patient information just all over the place in a regular Yahoo account or something of that nature, right? So you have to be real key on how you start your business. Make sure you have the right infrastructure in place so you can grow your business, have access to capital, and so much more. So this is why I created this guide. It's a quick guide And again, it's a 15-minute video that walks you through the steps of all the things that you need to do in the right order. So it takes the guesswork of trying to figure it out or having to piecemeal it, or at least you can do this piece, go back, do this piece, but at least you have the right order, you have the right structure. You don't have to figure it out, and you don't have to pay someone tons of money to get it done. You can actually do it yourself, right? Spend 2 hours. Actually, I walked my kids through it this weekend. Spend about an hour or so, 2 hours, getting all the pieces together, and then go ahead and file. You want to make sure that when you start your business, you're not starting it off on rocky ground, right? Because when we build in business, we are building enterprises. We are building things that we want to make sure that it's solid, that it can grow, that it can even sell. I was just talking this weekend to someone. They told me that there were some young ladies that started their business and just recently sold it for $10 million. They sold their business for $10 million, and I guarantee you that they had everything in place, everything in place that they needed just to get it up and running, just to get it to the point where they had to sell it. But before you can get to that point, you have to make sure that you do it right. You have all the pieces in place, and again, the right addresses, the right emails, and it has to match. You have to make sure it's registered right, you have the right entity, so all those things. So again, I created this guide just for you, the aspiring business owner. And if you already started, you may have already started some of your paperwork. This is a great way to go back and get your checks and balances to make sure you're doing it the right way and you have everything in order, because that's what we're all about, building businesses in decency and in order with the right infrastructure so we can make the impact, the income, and create the independence that we truly want, right? So I'm Marissa Malloy, business strategist and operations consultant. And yes, go get your guide. Message me. For you guys that's on Facebook, the link is there. If you're on IG, hello my IG family, send me a DM with the word right start, and I will send you the link so that you can get your guide. It's $47. I created it. It's not even about the money. It's just because there's so many errors being made, and you're going to end up spending more money having to go back and make the corrections than if you do it right the first time. And for those who've made the errors, it's okay. Now you have a tool that you can use. You can keep it in your arsenal. You can go back and you can check to make sure that you have the right keys in place, the right elements in place for your business. And if you know someone that's looking to start a business, hey, share this with them. Make sure they have the right tools so they can be successful as they start their business entity and grow their business. So that's it. I just wanted to hop on real quick to let you guys know that I created this guide for my aspiring entrepreneurs. If you're watching on replay, comment replay below. And if you're a business owner, I would love to know what type of business that you have. And again, I want to make sure that you start off your business on the right foot with the right foundations, the right systems, the right elements so that you can grow and be successful. And ultimately, hey, if you want to sell that baby for $10 million, like I just mentioned these young ladies did, then you have everything that you need. You have the right foundation in place so you can do that and continue to make the impact and the legacy that you so desire. So have a good night. I love you guys. Take it easy. And my Facebook family, send me some stars. I love that. Send me some stars. Let me know that you're here on replay. Again, let me know the type of business you have, and grab the guide. Share this with anyone that you know that's looking to start a business too, because we want to make sure that we are starting off on the right foot. All right. So take it easy, guys. Have a great night.